Welcome back, everyone. We started to clean up some of the jobs that have been waiting till harvest got done. One of them is Scott's sewer system isn't quite long enough to carry the capacity of this home that he's in. Really, this home is just a kind of a temporary home for a few years until it gets settled enough that they can find a new home, or actually probably build a home here somewhere out on the farm. But in the meantime, we've known that there is a little bit of an issue, and so to mitigate that, coming up this winter, we don't want to have any problems having to fight the system. We actually just lengthened this area where I'm pointing to by about 50 feet. And it's out of this area that's kind of a lowland, and the field, as we've shown, he dug it down deep enough, filled it with a lot of field rock, and then we put the drainage tile in, fabric on the top, and then covered it up. And so now it's into an area that has great percolation as well as evaporation. So we're going to extend it because he's having a little bit of issue of enough fluid draining out of his septic tank. So we have this about a 1964 John Deere backhoe 210. It's been very solid machine. We've had it to do a number of jobs that we have done on the farm here, and it just keeps running. Needs a little TLC. I think sometime we'll bring it in and do a little TLC on it. But it's great to have that available on a farm. Many times you need to dig something of a trench or a hole, or you're putting something in that you need to, and you've got to call someone to come out, or you need to go into town. And there is a rental in Shelby, but for these little jobs like this, we can do it on our own time. And so this is the process. So I got to make a trip to Great Falls, or down about 90 miles away, pick up some a little more drain tile for septic fields, and we'll get that. And he's going to dig the line out. We've exposed, as I showed you, in this video coming up here, the electrical line that we ran from over there, that pole, up, and that was 4-aught, clear up to where our circle bin system is, so we could have power up there for aeration. And so anyway, but great day. We didn't have much rain this month so far, so I'm not sure how the winter wheat seed is looking like. But you just never know. At least I think we got enough showers to get some of that downy brome or cheatgrass growing, so that we can get it sprayed out, especially for next year. And so, but anyway, I'll be making a trip to Great Falls, and we'll get this covered. Isn't it great to have Son's ability to jump on any kind of machine and make things happen? Otherwise, it would be me on that, and I probably would have had 2 pieces of the electrical line, and then I'd have to go get some other things to join them together. But we did it correctly, we got it covered, and we're good to go. Well, I'm ready to go on my walk before we get started on this, and the wind starts picking up. So hey guys want to go walk? Let's go to walk. Come on, let's go. One thing about being out here, we have large gravel piles. They're actually rock that we picked out of the field, and he dug it deep enough to allow at least almost 3 feet of rock. So there's quite a holding capacity in this ditch, and so we'll go ahead, and I picked up some tile that we'll throw in here drain tile and put a covering over the top to keep the dirt from going down into the pipe. And then we'll connect this stretch here about 50 feet, and that should give him plenty of drain field. By putting this fabric down that stops the dirt to fall down into these rocks that are in here, like this, and then we can cover it up and we'll be good to go. It's going to work well. It's really kind of temporal. Like I said, this field only needs to be in here for a while. We don't know what the future is going to hold, but that's what we're looking at. And so relatively easy project, went quickly, and I think it's going to satisfy what we need as far as capacity. So it was good to get it done. And it's, as you can see, it's a beautiful morning here. We're going to get to 87 today. Surprisingly how high the temperature is going to get on this almost the middle of September. Little update on the rainfall. Some are wondering about winter wheat seeding coming up. We're not making that decision yet. I'm hoping the showers that we receive, we really never received enough rainfall to really get the surface and subsurface connected. It's not good for winter wheat seeding. We don't like to dust it in. So the verdict is still out. We still have some time. If we get a little rain coming up, I think a couple days, if it amounts to enough, yeah, we'll go in and seed some winter wheat. We'd like to seed some winter wheat so that we can have already crop growing when we come to it. So anyway, this week here, we'll start getting back into the swing of things as far as projects. Got some, as I mentioned, a number of projects coming up. And then also some cool stuff that is going to come on the channel. So we're really looking forward to that. So stay tuned, and I appreciate everybody that's been following me. It's been quite a journey. It's only been less than 3 weeks, and my channel has grown tremendously. Maybe because it's tied to a bigger channel. But I do appreciate you guys, and we're going to probably thrust a lot of my short videos into just kind of the behind the works, maybe some commenting, and so that's what's going to happen. So anyway, appreciate it very much, and we'll look forward to getting connected. Thanks.